Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome along once again to One Hub Racing, Season 12. It's Austria. We're in Spielberg for the Austrian Grand Prix, ninth round, and the last round before the Christmas break. Joining me in the commentary box, as always, is Alex. Alex, pretty poor turnout today.
Yeah, apparently there's been some traffic in the snow this evening. Unfortunately, a lot of people have been stuck in the North Pole creating their presents for their families at Christmas time, but these 11 drivers are going to put on a lovely festive treat for us today. So that's going to be good fun. Obviously, I'm joking.
Yeah, I know you're joking, but at least we have actually I have noticed that Boogster's changed his name to just the Boogster now. So there's that little change, but at least we have sort of everybody who's involved in the top of the championship is here. Julian, Nowak, Black Mamba, MLA, Blizzard, all these guys. So hopefully there should be a bit of a show put on. And
yeah. So maybe Boogster actually had a fight for his name, and he now is the only one and only Boogster. Maybe that's how he got the name change. Maybe he fought for it and won.
Well, I mean,
who knows, eh?
There is, I suppose, an upside to having such a small grid. It'll give guys that we wouldn't normally have a shot at the podium a shot at the podium. So we might have some interesting results come the end of this race. But I'm sure you've all noticed that the league name was changed during the week, and we have to get used to saying One Hub instead of the other one. I'm not sure if we're allowed to say it if we're going to get copyrighted by FOM.
We are allowed to say it. We've got a grace period, so we are allowed to.
Okay, we've got a grace period.
We are allowed to speak his name. A 4-2 by Black Mamba. Good stuff from him.
This is a very short track, so very quick lap times going to come in.
A lot of opportunities, however, the margins are very small. I got 24 seconds of penalties in my race.
Wow.
So, but to be fair, I am pretty awful when it comes to this. So, a lot of the people got over the 12 seconds, but I got 24.
Track limits, especially turn 1, and the last two turns through 9 and 10 are atrocious for corner cuts. There's Odem's going quicker. Retrix crossed the line. That was an out lap, it looks like. But yeah, Odem's currently P1, 2 tenths per second, and Jesse goes quicker. Boom! This is his chance now in the Haas. 1:30.8. That's quick, very quick. Let's see what our man Julian can do.
The only people I could think were missing at the top of the fight maybe Josh and Louis. So they got caught. I believe they got a hitch on Santa's sleigh to get home for Christmas. But we are going to be here in Austria. Well, it's very, very sunny, and we'll be going home for Christmas over the weekend. However, these guys, they're battling 25 points.
Yeah, and Julian is currently a country mile ahead in the championship at the moment. I think is it something like 52, 51 points, something like that?
Yes. There you go, Julian. I got to come across the line. Oh, lost back end a little bit there on exit.
Not going to be quickest, but it's fourth fastest, 104.325. And what about Blizzard? He's on I think he might be on an out lap, but he looks to be going fairly. He looks to be going at it. So
yeah. Retrix won the practice race yesterday. I know we don't stream that here at One Hub, but he won the practice race, which I competed in. So look up him this evening. Here comes Blizzard though, round the final corner. Gets a much better exit than Julian did. Can he come across the line? He will.
And that's fastest. 1:03.783. So about a tenth. Still a very good effort from Jesse at the moment. What about Nowak? Nowak actually, he messed up his lap. He came out of the last corner and got on the grass. So he's coming in for a new set of tyres. Scopefielder, I think just went wide at the last corner. That'll be an invalidated for him.
Yep. But so far, this is actually a decent chance for Blizzard to get a nice easy race. We know he's got the pace, but sometimes he just makes mistakes, and he needs to not do that today with a lower grid. And also, there's going to be a lot of overtaking us around here, especially with these guys around tracks that normally you don't get overtaken. I feel like we're going to get a lot from these guys today. But, right, there's 11 people on the grid. It shouldn't be too difficult for you. Who's picking a win?
Well, judging off what's currently going on, probably Blizzard's just going to have a nice drive off into the sunset.
I'm going to put my money on Retrix, you know. I have a feeling after that dominant performance he had in the practice race, I'm going to put Retrix up there for me.
It'd be nice to see him on top.
It'd be another new winner. What would that be? Our 7th or 6th new winner of the series?
It'd be our 7th out of 9, I think. It's either 6 or 7 out of 9, which is pretty remarkable.
Obviously, Julian's, did he win only the last 2?
He won the last 2, indeed.
And was that his first win 2 Grand Prix ago?
I believe it was. I think he got one taken away by penalties before.
Yep.
Because out of these guys, we have Blizzard won last time out, I think. Yeah. Or no, sorry, Julian. He was leading, but then again, issues. Odems has had a pole position. Black Mama's had a win. Julian's had a win. Noak has had a win.
MLA's had a win.
MLA has had a win. Yeah. He won in Monaco in that crazy race.
The one that I picked to win. So yeah, but here comes Retrix on a lap now, as we see him go on to the second sector straight. You want to get the car nice and turned in there. Obviously, DRS can be open. So, also, talk about tyres. We're only going to have one person outside the top 10. So you assume it's going to be basically one stop, ultra softs to softs, and one guy probably on the super soft.
Yeah, so we're going to have the same strategy for everybody.
Well, that could make it even more interesting.
Very much could. But Retrix, how's he doing? He looks quick. He looks clean.
He looks clean. I was like, yeah. Does he get it? Does he? Oh, he's not gone over the track limits yet. I wouldn't have thought.
Nicely done.
Just nicely done. Comes across the line.
Third.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
When you're faster than Odems, that's a difficult feat. So good job for him. MLA and Scopefield are on outlaps. Noah coming around. Let's see what he can do.
I have just noticed, however, that Odems did his lap on the supers.
Oh! That changes everything.
Yeah, Julian also did his, although I think that might be a glitch in either on the graphics or on my screen, because Julian also did his on the super softs apparently. So whatever the graphic says, I assume, is correct.
Here comes Noah around the last corner though. He's definitely on the ultra soft.
Yeah.
And he picks himself P8.
Not great.
Slow lap there from Noah. Obviously he has time with this being a very short circuit. Scope Fielder is on the out lap, but he's about to start his next lap coming now. So can Scope
Julian
Fielder.
quickest.
Julian, there we go, there we go. It just said it was on super soft, so I don't really know what's going on.
Yeah, well, no, he did that lap on the ultras, so...
There's no doubt.
Which means that, definitely means that Odems did his on the supers, which is kind of impressive. A 104 dead on the supers.
We all know about Odems, very impressive man here at One Hub Racing. A fan favourite, may I say. Scope Fielder loses the back end, going into the second sector straight. MLA's on his lap now, let's follow him through.
Yep.
Always getting into battles, and I was in party chat with him yesterday, and we had a little bit of a joke about the fact that he always seems to be battling for 5th or 4th with a Ferrari. But maybe, hopefully, he could be battling for a podium today. It'd be good for him. Obviously, had a really good race in Monaco.
P2, Blizzard P3, very close.
It's not going to be very far apart. Also, I got obviously this circuit not too different for powered all-wheel users, so it's going to be everyone very close together. MLA though, clean lap from this man, coming across the last few corners now. Where can he put himself? Can he get maybe just invalidated on the last stretch? I'm not too sure. Comes across the line.
Not 5th. Oh, it's close. 5th, 6th, and 7th have all done 104.0. So they're all within
did it on the supers.
But all them did it on the supers, yeah. And is he come out? He's out on the ultra softs. Indeed, he is.
Scope Fielder's out, doing his lap now. He'll be the last person to set his time. So my guy Retrix, I thought it did a really decent time. P6 is still a good time though, and still to get pole we only have to improve by 4/10. That's how tight it is. So although we only got 11 drivers, this is quite an interesting qualifying session.
Yeah, so it should get a little bit closer as the times fall. That's if they fall. Julian did a pretty decent lap there, 103.64. just over a tenth of a second clear of Noek, and a tenth is actually quite a large chunk of time around a circuit this small. But Schofield are only managing to go 10th fastest there. And who else?
On his lap now.
Odem is on his lap. On the Ultrasofts. Definitely one to watch. He pulled a pole lap out of the bag in Monaco, out of nowhere. Didn't go well for him at all, but he still managed pole position nonetheless.
Obviously, Odems was commentating tonight on the podium too. Good to have him on as a special guest. But he may have just invalidated that there. I don't know whether that was over the track limits. He's still looking like he's going to give it his shot, so I guess it's not invalidated.
No, he's still going for it.
So,
last corner. Oh, that's committed. Oh, he might have. It's just right on the ragged edge of the track limit. Let's see as he comes to the line anyway. DRS open. He comes to the line, and that's pole by a full tenth and a half. So there it is.
I think he just said, "Blizzard Julian, hold my beer."
Yeah.
Jesse on a lap, I think.
Yeah. So, Odem's provisional pole. I told you can pull something out of the bag. There it is. 103.50 dead. A tenth and a bit quicker than Julian, who is just coming out of the final corner now to begin a lap. And Blizzard as well. Jesse is about to finish his lap. And he's going to be one to watch. Let's see what he can do. He only needs about 0.3 of a second. He comes to the line, and it's not an improvement.
Nope.
What about Retrix? Beginning a lap now.
He's the man that I picked to do well today, so I hope he can get a good lap here.
He needs to find half a second.
Once we got this little pocket of time, doing much for Christmas, mate? Obviously everyone that's listening at home, Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy festivities. Are you looking forward to the Christmas break and having a good Christmas?
Yes, I'm very much looking forward to the Christmas break because I need to sleep a lot.
Fair enough, fair enough. I'm looking forward to all the food and just spending time with family, and I hope you guys at home are loving that too.
Yeah.
So back to Austria though, because it's not very cold here. We're definitely not in a winter wonderland. So here comes Retrix. Sorry about all my Christmas puns tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm in a very festive mood. Retrix coming through the second sector. This circuit.
Jesse's ahead. Oh, he's peeled into the pit lane.
You got this circuit's so small, but also if you're at the smallest of mistakes, because it's so small, you could lose 2 or 3 positions. So you've really got to do well. Retrix uses the back end slightly on the exit. It looks better in the first lap. He puts himself. Does he improve? Nope. I think he improved.
No, he didn't.
So he didn't go up. Oh, did he not? Oh, this is very, very close to him in LA. Is Julian on a lap? Julian is on a lap, I think.
Yeah, he actually got his lap invalidated in the last corner on the previous try.
It doesn't look like, no, he's not on a lap now.
No, he's psyching himself up for another one. Now, Black Mamba, he's about to go on to one.
And here we go.
So, 50% of this track is DRS. We got this section and the next section, and there's only one section of track that isn't that hasn't got DRS, and that's the little twisty tight section.
Yeah, that can be a blessing and a curse.
Cheeky toe off his teammate down the straight.
Good job. That'll help. Black Mamba though, do you think he kind of wants to be in P11? He likes a bit of fun from the back, and he likes to come through the field.
Yeah, but he doesn't have his lucky position today. He doesn't have 15th. So,
do you think me and you should go on the circuit and help him out just to make up numbers?
I don't know. We'll see anyway.
We could go in the safety car if you want. Be the safety car. However, Black Mamba likes to finish his lap. Where will he finish?
DRS open, runs the line, isn't an improvement, he goes 6th.
Hang on, Jesse, he's still in the top 5.
Yeah. So 4/10 separate the top 6 at the moment.
Yeah, and then we can say that you could say that 5/10 separate the top 8.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's how close it is.
Well,
so we're going to see an interesting quality session. Noak on a lap. No, he's not on a lap. Sorry, my bad. He just seems like he's on a lap because it's telling me here that he would be, but he's not psyching himself up for a lap. He might have invalidated last time. You've also got Odem who's on out lap. You've got everyone on out lap. Black Mamba there, he'll probably be coming in. Is that his quali done now, Black Mamba?
Yeah.
No, yeah.
He's pushing. I think he's just going to try and get across the line to see if he can improve on this lap or not. So that's track limits for definite right there. But we'll see. DRS doesn't even open the DRS and retires. So he knew as he came across that line.
To be honest, like Black Mamba, obviously no offense to Books to Scotfield or James Slater, she could go down to 8th position.
He definitely could. Noak just beginning his lap now. Odem's on a lap now as well. Still sitting on provisional pole position.
It wouldn't be too much of an improvement there to knock him off. No offense to Odem's, it was an amazing lap. Just shows the quality of the driving here at F1. Oh, sorry, not F1 TSO. One Hub Racing Prestige J.
Jesse's retired.
So, yes, we've got a nice new purple logo as well.
Yeah, Blizzard just beginning his lap now, so who's going to be the first of these guys?
I'm following Noak. I think it's Noak.
It is Noak.
Noak looking good. Ooh, don't know that. I don't think that was the track limits, but he's looking nice, looking smooth, looking calm, collective.
Oh, that's wide.
Oh no, that could be.
Yeah, he's given up, that's it. Okay.
Next up is Blizzard, I think.
Next up, is it going to be Blizzard? It's going to actually be Odem's. Let's see if he can improve. Will he actually get across the line to have another go? Yes, perfectly timed. So that's going to be his lap there.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's going for another one. No, it's retired.
What about Blizzard?
He's a danger man when it comes to quali.
Comes to the line. Can he pull some out of the bag? MLA just went third. There it is. By 8 thousandths of a second. It's Blizzard at the moment. MLA went fourth fastest just as we were talking there. Julian has binned it.
Must have got invalidated it because he literally just drove like at the top speed into a wall. The Odem's
8 thousandths of a second. Scope failure to the line. Can he improve? He comes to the line. No, he can't. So Odem's is the last man.
We've got to keep our eyes on Odem's.
All eyes on Odem's as he runs through sector 2. 8 thousandths of a second is currently the gap. He's had one pole position already this season. Can he get a second?
He will be raging if he loses this by 8 thousandths.
Oh, 9 and 10. Is that invalidated? No, he's still going. He's running to the line. It looks good. He comes to the line. No.
I can't tell.
No. He didn't get it. Blizzard by
improved by like 3,000. You don't know that yet.
Blizzard by the smallest of by the smallest of margins.
By the skin of his teeth.
Wow. Okay, let's have a look at the gaps.
Well, we had 11 cars, however, that was still very, very fun.
We had 11 cars, but a second nearly separated them all. So 8 thousandths of a second, Blizzard takes pole. Odem's just behind. He's on the front row. Julian and MLA sharing the second row of the grid. Then Noak and Jesse, Black Mama and Retrix, Bookstars go filler. And James Slater will be the only car with the choice of tyres.
Obviously, none of us actually ran through the standings, so I'll quickly go do that now before we get to the formation map. I've even got is the website up? This is me being really bad. Is the website up yet? We don't have any standings. I'll quickly check. Sorry, this is us not being prepared, ladies and gentlemen.
It's raining.
There's a website. Oh, it's raining!
Oh, here we go.
As if you didn't think it could get interesting.
So, choice of tyres goes out the window now. Of course, we are in the mountains, so we tend to get showers like this. The website is not up yet, so we don't have standings.
Well, we know that Julian's in front.
So Blizzard has immediately gone from his wheel to his pad as soon as he saw the rain. So, that's the way to do it, I suppose.
Obviously, we don't know yet, but is this Inter weather, or is it?
I would say it looks like Inter's to me, and it actually looks like it's probably going to dry up about halfway through, by the looks of things. It looks pretty kind of clear out in the distance. Wow, okay, we're in for a intermediate. They're starting on the dries. Oh,
Does this
Oh,
mean it's gonna get
no.
wetter or drier?
oh no! They're starting on the dry tyres because it's actually not wet enough yet.
Will it even get? It looks heavy.
Dude, we had this situation before. Okay.
Calling out the oh no there. Hopefully these guys won't get oh no in this weather.
Well, if anybody's interested, James Slater went for the super softs. So he's the only guy with choice of tyres. Yeah,
You should have gone for the softs.
he should have gone for the softs, but look at...
I mean, you'll definitely get the best traction out of a lot of them.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it's drying up anytime soon, though. It looks very dark.
Yeah.
Me, not me.
Now, this is probably one of the most important formation laps that they've ever done, is testing it out whether it's wet enough for inters yet.
Well,
Well, this is interesting.
it is the nightmare before Christmas, and that is the final Christmas pun that is really bad that I will make today. Here we go. This is like quite deep into that corner. I thought Odems was about to smash into him.
So, yeah, Odems will be looking for a good result. It is the Red Bull Ring after all. It's their home race in
And
here in
really
Austria.
Not appearing today. It's all down to him. Odems, though, he's very capable. Although we make jokes about him, he's a very capable driver, and I think he's got a good chance here today.
I certainly do, but again, Julian, he's right behind them. MLA also well up there.
Ferrari.
Pretty much, this is anybody's race because of how few we've got. So, anyways, let's get ready to rumble. It's round 9 of the One Hub Season 12 season. Round number 9, and it's the final race in 2018. Let's see who's going to come out on top here. Blizzard on pole. Odems alongside. The two Mercedes following suit. We have 5 red lights. Who's going to come out on top? It's lights out, and away we go. Blizzard gets away well. Odems gets away pretty poorly, and Julian immediately gets the jump on him towards turn 1. He looks like he's going to be ahead. MLA down the inside of Odems as well. Odems has a terrible start. They're 3 wide in the background already, and MLA makes his way up to third. They're almost 4 wide in the background as Retrix tries to make his way past Noack. Almost 3 wide to run up towards. Is Julian going for the lead? Yes, down the inside of turn 3. Can he find the traction? Not quite. But MLA and Odems are still fighting away here. There's going to be a shunt in the background. Somehow hold on to the car. Fighting away with Booster there as they try to keep it nice and clean with each other. MLA back down the inside of Odems now into turn 5. And he gets through. And Noack and Jesse fighting away there in 5th and 6th. So loads going on. Retrix and Booster side by side. And looks like Retrix is going to get ahead there. But yeah, no, Odems, terrible, terrible getaway.
Same for Black Mamba.
Yeah, Black Mama's had in 10th actually. Yeah, he didn't get away at all.
But Blizzard's beginning to get away, obviously, in only 6/10. But it was 2/10 earlier, and the rain looks to be stopping by my calculations. My eyesight.
Yeah.
So
Just in the background, you just see Black Mama moving out to try and get past Scopefielder. It looks like he is going to do so before turn 1. On the brakes, and he's through. No problems whatsoever. Any movers up here? Nothing as of yet. Maybe a few pop down the inside, potentially. It looks like Retrix might have a go at Jesse. Not quite close enough on the brakes. A little bit of a late lunge, but can't quite get alongside. But MLA already, these guys are front. Julian and Blizzard pulling away 1.6 seconds ahead already.
it's interesting. No one really with a great start. Retrix goes further back. Booster comes right at him. Side by side action here in Austria. Retrix unfortunately had to concede that here, but the worst starters were Black Mamba and Odems, and the best starter so far is Bookster, who's only went up 2 positions, with Julian and MLA up 1 each. So that's our look at things. However, Black Mamba could be overtaking Retrix as well, because he's right there. But
yeah.
So far, as you said, good point. And also, Blizzard is pulling away.
Indeed. Well, Odems sticking with DRS is enabled, so we will have it for a little while. And DRS is extremely powerful around this circuit. So here comes Odems back at MLA. Can he get the run that he needs? Don't know if he's going to be able to, but he can line himself up for the second part. He moves out of the braking zone, shows himself in the mirrors.
Got a much better exit.
A much better exit. DRS open, MLA spinning the tyres. Can Oldham's get down the inside here? MLA's going to defend that line. So Oldham's going to have to go around the outside if he wants this one, but he's not going to be able to find that room. Gets the cutback. Can he find the traction? Not quite. So he's going to have to stick behind for now.
Black Mamba.
And Black Mamba on Retrix. Black Mamba around the outside. That's really tough. Retrix comes back down his inside. But will Black Mamba get the cutback? Yes, he does. Down the inside, Retrix round the outside. Just give each other enough. Oh, runs it out into the gravel.
He's been forced out.
Forced
out.
I
don't think that was any harsh intent there from Black Mamba. I think that was just
understeered off.
Scope Fielder though. But that little occasion allowed Scope Fielder to get right on the back of Black Mamba. So racing on.
Julian
Williams and MLA.
Yeah, they're still fighting. Noak's going to get in this fight as well. Oldham's with the DRS. Can he have a goal this time? He's close enough. Goes to the outside. Going to have to outbrake him, but he might have just had to brake early, get the cutback on the way out. Finds the traction. Beautiful driving. And watch the DRS now as he runs down towards turn number 4. Gets right up on the gearbox of MLA, but still has to go to the outside. Is he going to outbrake him this time? He sweeps it round the outside of turn 5. Just runs out of room. And MLA holds on for now, and that's allowing these guys to get away up front. They're 3.5 seconds clear of these guys here. So MLA, I think, is definitely holding them up.
Yeah, Retrix overtakes James Slater. James Slater struggling in these conditions. However, Black Mamba's catching up to Bookster. And
yeah, Bookster's right in the back of Jesse.
Let's see what Bookster tries to do. Obviously, he's not going to be silly enough, I don't think, to take a move down in there. He's not. You don't want to go side by side through there, that's for sure. That's a recipe for disaster. But MLA and Oldham.
Surely this time for Oldham's. Much better exit out of turn 1. MLA gets a little bit sideways. Noak's just watching from the wings. Can Oldham's get past this time? MLA's that car's quick in a straight line, but again he has to go to the outside. Tries to outbrake him, and he's going to go deep, and Noak is going to switch back and try and get underneath him, but he can't quite. So I don't think Oldham's going to be close enough in that case, but Bookster managed to make his way past Jesse there.
Also Black Mamba, he's 4/10 back.
Yeah, he's right with them.
Bookster got Jesse, Bookster got Jesse, Bookster. He's up 3 positions. Good start by Bookster.
Yeah.
Julian and Blizzard are kind of keeping similar times really. Julian's slowly dropping off, but not to a huge rate. So, but we have got a battle for third that is very, very close. And I would suspect that Black Mamba will be joining that very quickly, as he's right on the back of Jesse already. So,
yeah.
And then all he's got to do is get past Bookster, and then he's right in the action. So, although 11 drivers, we've still got a little Christmas present here today.
Yeah. So, it is raining, but it's definitely not getting it's not getting wet enough for the intermediates at all yet. Oldham's again in the DRS. What can he do? He's not close enough this time. Oh, he's a think about. He's a think about going up DSI.
But he's had to go for it. Black Mamba, he's right on the back of Jesse. Start goes on the inside of Jesse. Brilliant move by Black Mamba. But just got a much better exit. So I mean, it's
Oldham's down the inside. He's found the room, and it looks like he's going to get it this time, and he does. Beautiful move from Oldham's. Just about a car's width to work with there. Black Mamba unable to get past Jesse again. So Oldham's into third, and Noak is going to be next.
I don't really know what happens with Oldham's at the start though. He just seemed to spin up.
He just bogged down. It completely bogged down off the line. Just either that and just as I said, spun up the rears trying to get some more revs, and just didn't get enough traction off the grid. Now let's see if Black Mamba can get past Jesse this time.
It appears to be getting a bit wetter as well.
I think so. Yeah.
MLA's really struggling with the rear. Black Mamba surely down this back straight. He's a lot closer than he's been to Jesse. He went for a move last time, it didn't work.
I think he's going to go for another one. I know Black Mamba, he's going to go for it. Oh, he thinks about it and does go for it. Miles back, and Jesse saw it coming. Black Mamba completely loses the rear. And that's going to put an end to his
fielder.
Noek on MLA, round the outside of turn 5. MLA, he gets run out of room. It gets wetter, so he just understeered as he tried to give Noek room, but just couldn't quite do it. Yeah. Julian just now dipping in.
He just did that as well. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. You've got a battle coming to the lead, ladies and gentlemen. Black Mamba. What happened? Just don't overtry it, mate. You've got, 29 laps left. There's a lot of overtaking opportunity. You just got to wait your turn, I'm afraid. MLA with the first penalty.
Yeah, it's taken 8 laps for somebody to get a penalty. That's pretty good going.
Considering I got 24 of them.
I think Noek is going to have his chance here. Get past MLA, and Julian, he's getting close up front. Remember the battle these guys had in Bahrain? We might be in for that yet, but Noek on MLA, is he going to have a go down the inside? Yeah, he thinks about it, but just can't quite go late enough.
This is interesting now. I'm on the edge of my seat. Julian is really catching up to Blizzard.
Yeah, now we know this characteristic. Blizzard, he's very quick in the initial stint, but then just falls away as the tyres wear off. There's been an accident, I think. Yeah, it looks like Schofield, I think, has demolished a board back there, so there's bits of debris everywhere. But yeah, Julian has just in that one lap alone has closed massively on Blizzard.
And also, I think I don't get. Oh, he's really there. Noah MLA round whatever round this is of that fight, and Black Mamba's really catching up.
And MLA's caught back up to Odems at the same time, but I think this might be the move for the lead up front in this next corner. As they run towards turn 2 and 3, Julian needs the exit. He gets it.
Didn't get it. Oh, did he? Miles came off the back end a bit, but...
Okay, he's not going to have him into turn 3, but he might have him into turn 4. Blizzard goes defensive and late on the brakes. Julian, can he find the room? Good the cutback, but he needs the traction. He gets sideways. And just a Noek up the inside of MLA. There's contact, and they're going to be in the wall. Almost ended in the wall, and that's allowed Bookster to close up a little bit.
Clear air. You've got some clear air there, Odems.
Yeah, that kind of saved him a little bit. So up
front, the battle continues. It appears to be staying the same weather conditions.
Yeah, it looks like it. I don't know how this works. But anyways, I'm sure they'll eventually.
Our own little Jeff.
Yeah.
We've got light or heavy rain coming in the next area, or if it's going to completely dry up.
Yeah. These guys have got to take that into account when they're doing their strategies, because they're probably going to try and bring this stint as long as possible, just in case it gets wet enough for inters.
But anyway, as you say it.
Yeah. Anyways, okay. Back to the front again. Julian and Blizzard. He didn't quite get the exit again. Now, Blackman, is he in for a wing change, or is he on to inters? He's going for the soft tyre, actually. Julian, as he gets closer, he goes to the outside, goes very late on the brakes. Will he get the switch back this time? Will he get the traction? Blizzard looks like he's got it this time, but Julian with the DRS down towards turn 4. Noah gets past MLA. Here comes Julian to the outside of turn 5 as he goes late on the brakes. Blizzard holds it on the inside. Julian goes around the outside. There's just enough room to work with. Julian is still alongside as they run towards 6 and 7. Side by side, Blizzard and Julian. Who's going to come out on top here? Blizzard goes to the outside, but he understeers, and Julian gets through to the lead of the Austrian Grand Prix. Fantastic battle.
I don't think it's done either, and the DRS is very, very powerful.
Yes, it is.
How good slipstream is on this game. As Julian had a very... He broke quite early there, to be fair, and just come and hit in the back of him. So, interesting.
Look at him going defensive towards the wall as they go on the pit straight. So, Noek's in.
Just to clarify our theory, I think it's going to dry up there. They've gone for the soft compound.
I think Blizzard's going to come back at Julian here. As they run up towards here, Julian's going defensive. Blizzard, he switches to the inside and comes back down the inside of the Mercedes, and he looks like he's going to get that done, and he does. So Blizzard really putting up the fight here, and he also has the DRS to help him, so he's going to stay ahead. So that's a brilliant little move from Blizzard there. Just a little bit of a dummy to the inside. Julian left him the space, and he's back ahead for now.
You've got to give it to these guys, considering when we thought we only had 11 drivers, we were dreading this race, and it's turned out to be very good at first level nuts by these guys.
Yeah, Julian's still right up the back of him here. As they
Is any of them going to box?
They're taking it very cautiously through that sector. Let's see, is anybody going to peel in? Julian's already looking to the inside through 9 and 10. That's a bit dodgy. And Blizzard, no, they're staying out. And I think Julian's going to get back past it. You can see they're short shifting now. It is getting wetter. And Julian, he might have it done before turn 1 here. As you're, oh, the pit wall. Does he come around the outside of turn 1? It's going to be very brave. He does. Julian with the move, but he gets a penalty for running right through turn 1. Now Blizzard with the DRS once again towards turn 3. Can he get it done? No, can't quite find the room. And Julian goes deep, and Blizzard gets the cutback. Who will have the DRS? Oh, there's contact made. There's definitely contact made, and Julian has to back out of that one. And this is allowing Odems to close up hugely. He's just caught up at about a second and a half in that straight alone. He's now 1.8 behind these guys. You can see him in the background.
I would just see who boxes first. It does look like it's getting wet and these guys struggling. That could be down to tyre wear though, with it being wet and they're on ultra softs. Because Jesse also pits the softs and so does Skip Fielder.
Yeah. Now, so it's going to be interesting to see where these guys come out. It looks like Julian's going to come in, peels to the inside, and looks like MLA's in the wall. MLA's in the wall.
Drama.
So Julian in from 2nd place. What does he do? He's going to the soft tires. Bookster also in. Bookster having a really good drive today, actually. Doing well. Julian coming through there. We also have Retrix in, so a lot of guys making stops now. And where is Julian going to come out? He's going to come out. He's going to come out in some clean air, it looks like. Yeah, it comes out well in front of Noek and Blackman. Now, where is Bookster going to come out? He's going to come out just behind the two Ferraris, ahead of Jesse, actually. That's his battle, is with Jesse.
But Jesse's going to have a lot more speed going down the back straight, so he'll kind of become like a magnet.
Oh, Blizzard's off! Blizzard's off! He's got a puncture, I think. Yeah, he's got a puncture. He's got a puncture. He's pushed them too far, and Odems retakes the lead. Left rear, I think, on Blizzard's car. Yeah, left rear is down.
Well, thankfully, he's near the end of the lap there.
But he's going to definitely drop behind Julian now at this stage. So he's got to come in now. Puncture on the left rear. So you can see how much he's struggling just to get the car turned in. He gets a penalty as well as he cut the corner. But now this brings Odems right into the final. And James Slater, by the way, still going on the supers. Going to take the lead of this race for a little while anyway. And Julian, he's going to come out.
You've got to give it to Blizzard though. You know, did a good job. Julian's going to come out well ahead.
Well ahead of these guys. Let's just check the gap as Odems comes out of the pit lane. It's 3 seconds. And, oh no, it's going to jump Odems. Actually, he does. He's jumped him. So, the Ferraris are back in now.
Bookster's about to overtake Blizzard on the exit.
Go on, Bookster. On the outside, he's got one lap newer tyres. Well, actually, older tyres, but warmed up around the outs. So, it's just not enough room to work with. And Jesse says, I want some of this. So, DRS for Jesse. Bookster doesn't have DRS, and neither does Blizzard. So here comes Jesse. Does he find any room to work with? Oh, not quite. Bookster has a little lunge at Blizzard, but he can't quite find the room to get past.
Now we know Blizzard though, he's now in clean air. He'll just go for it. Hopefully. He didn't lose out too much. How behind is he? Won about, what, 5 seconds?
He's about, 5 seconds behind. So in total with the puncture, he lost about 5 seconds.
It could have been a lot worse, to be fair.
Yeah, just point. We are about halfway through this race now. It's still raining, and it's still not wet enough for intermediates. But it's been raining for a solid 15 minutes. Which is probably not accurate.
Blizzard is also the fastest. It's becoming more sunny as well, so I think it's getting drier.
Yeah.
Sun is peeking through in the first sector. But
yeah, Black Mama's in the fight now. For
when is
third.
He ever not in the fight? When is he ever not in the fight, man?
Yeah, well, Noah now, he's starting to chip away a little bit of Julian. Up front, who's catching James Slater. Who's done half the race distance on this set of super softs.
I think James Slater will come in soon, knowing that the soft tyre is the best one to be on.
Yeah, so, yeah, he's in now. Julian's just got to be careful, don't do anything stupid, and he gets past into the race lead. And in the background, you'll just see a flash of red. There's Ferrari of Nowak now in P2, so he's the big winner out of those pit stops. Buxer with a penalty. Now remember, actually, interesting point to make, Julian's got a 3-second penalty. Nowak does not. So currently, Nowak's in the race lead.
That map is caught right up at the back of Odems.
Yeah, Blizzard 3.3 behind these guys.
He's giving chase as well. He was 4 seconds around the second sector last lap. So he's really catching.
Yeah, Retrix and Jesse. Well, looks like Jesse ran wide through turn 3. And to point out, that right turn at the top of the hill is turn 3. They do count that kink in the straight as turn 2. Which is a little bit... It's like Hockenheim, the big long left-hander. Which is actually the next track we're going to.
3.1 now. No, it's Britain, mate.
Is it Britain? Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah. Silverstone, then Hockenheim.
We're coming home. And then we'll be in Germany. However, Noah...
Odems with a penalty.
Noah is slowly chipping away at Julian's time. Not by
a huge bout, but what he's doing is matching Julian's time, which is all he needs to do. There's Black Mamba out of the fight now, so Nowak out of these guys is the only man without a penalty.
And this, Nowak gets one. The commentators curse him.
No, well, Julian is usually a man that doesn't pick up penalties, but I think it was just that little battle he was having just cost him a bit of time and made him cut a corner. But I mean, Odems, he's back in DRS range.
Yeah, Odems is definitely the fastest guy. You got to give it to Blizzard though. He is very much catching these guys.
Yeah, he's 2.2 behind now. He caught about another second.
And I don't think Black Mamba's all that fast, really. He's kind of dropped off. He was right behind Odems at one point.
Yeah, Black Mamba, I think, yeah, he's definitely dropped off. He's 2.1. I don't know if he picked up any damage or it's just his tyres are older than all these guys.
Noak's is older than everyone else, isn't he? He's been picking up the pace, or he's at least matching the top guys. How about Odems now in DRS range? So we've got a little battle going on.
Yep. So Odems nice and close to Nowak, and Julian's going to be thinking, keep battling guys so I can pull more than 3 seconds ahead.
However, I think if anyone's going to catch Julian, it would be Odems at this point.
He looks like the guy with the most pace, and he's close up to Nowak in a flash almost there.
And also he's on the youngest tyre.
He is.
Along with Blizzard.
So on to the Power, 2.8 seconds behind, and Blizzard has caught to within 1.3 seconds of Black Mamba, who is falling away all of a sudden. Just cannot match the pace of these guys.
Just to let you know, since Blizzard has come up the pits, he's caught Julian by 3 seconds. He came up the pits 10 seconds behind Julian. He's now 7.5 seconds behind Julian.
Yeah.
So he's catching Julian. But Odems, it's in the amount of time, I think, for me. No offense to Noak, he's a great racer, but it looks like Odems has got this one in the bag.
See, it's interesting because even though these guys are kind of having a little battle here, they're still kind of catching Julian at the same time. So I think this is Odem's chance right here, right now, as they run up towards turn 3. Through turn 2 they go. Is he going to have a go on the inside? He'll have a go on the outside, because why not? But he'll try and get the switchback on the way out. But Nowak defended that very nicely. Got a bit
much
sideways,
direction.
but this is it now. He's on the inside line. He's
Done it.
committed himself to the inside line, and surely this is Oldham's place now. Down the inside goes the Red Bull, and he is into second place and can now chase after Julian ahead.
And also Blizzard is in DRS of Black Mamba.
Yeah, that has actually kind of saved Julian because Oldham's also has a penalty, so he has to close up to him.
However, Oldham's already beginning the charge, only got 4 tenths out of Noack, which I know doesn't sound like a lot, but it is considering it only took him like what, 5 seconds ago?
Yeah.
So keep your eyes on Oldham's.
Yeah, Blizzard now within DRS range. Black Mamba needs to get past now.
I think it will be a quick one for, because if you think about it, then he's not got to even catch up to the other Ferrari, and then it's game on for him.
But he also
So,
has a penalty.
Good point. However, I think he will be okay.
Yeah, here he comes.
If he can get, I think it was Black Mamba can't really put up to it yet. Easy job done.
Oh,
Black
he's come
Mamba's gonna
steaming
fight
back
it.
up the inside, and Blizzard, not quite ahead, spins the rears up, gets sideways, gets in the slipstream again, doesn't
Got it.
have the DRS
Surely
open.
hasn't. He's got the inside here. There's no other
Yeah,
way. He
yeah,
knows
switches
it.
back to the inside. So there's contact. I heard a little bit of contact made there. Slips it up the inside. They're still banging side pod to side pod. And Blizzard finds the traction and gets ahead. Meanwhile, behind, Retrix and Booster are having an old ding-dong battle here as well.
Yeah, Retro's got past Bookster.
Yeah.
Yeah. 3 seconds of the gap between Odins and Julian.
Yeah, they're pretty much matching each other on pace now. And Noak's not letting Old M's go.
Oh, here comes Blizzard.
Yeah, Blizzard 4.1 seconds behind these guys. Lap 21 and
So he's
36.
Yep, so so technically he's been matching Julian, because a few laps ago I did say it was 7 seconds. The gap between them now is 7.9.
Yeah.
That's not a lot if you can clear out, but Black Mamba, he's sticking with Blizzard. The DRS around here is so ineffective. He's surely not going to stick it there, he's not going to stick it on the inside there. I do think we'll slowly see Blizzard pick up, get away from Black Mamba there. Noack and Odem's again just within that pocket of where he will win the race. And you have to say, looking like we had 11 drivers, it looked like absolute, obviously not one of the best races of the season. However, it's been really fun.
Yeah, by the way, it's still raining.
Yeah, at this point I think the rain's null and void. We'll just treat this like a dry race.
Yeah, it might be the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life, but yeah. Noah gets a penalty, so that's put an end to his, I'll just stay here and hope.
And as Odems is now still within that pocket, and he's slightly faster by
He's slightly
less than a
faster.
tenth.
So
By less than a tenth.
Julian can't really afford to pick up another penalty.
Odems did a lot. Odems is catching now. He was 3 seconds going to the first corner. Now going into the third corner, he's 2.7. Odems is on the charge.
Yeah, he is on a charge, but can he catch them? Can he catch Julian?
He might be listening to the stream and saying not, but he's almost got half a second out of Julian on this lap alone. Now he doesn't need to worry about Noack.
Yeah, he's on a push here. I'll just get up the telemetry just to see what he's doing. Yeah, well, himself and Julian on similar levels of ERS. Julian's saving his.
The life and the tyres of Odems. I don't see 2 laps, but that might be making a little bit of a difference. Odems is to the back end slightly on the exit. And that's put him right back down to the 3 second mark.
Blizzard's now 3.6 seconds behind Noack.
Well, this race is going to be interesting. Can Odems get within that, always dropping back?
Yeah,
But, you know, we know Odems, he's a fighter.
yeah. I can't discount that Julian picks up another penalty.
The sun's peeking through in the first sector now.
Yeah. So, gonna be interesting. Even though we've had 11 drivers start, all 11 drivers are still running.
Oh, Odems has a penalty.
Yeah, I know. I've been saying that.
Oh, have you? Oh,
I was
sorry,
saying
my
he
bad.
needs to catch. He needs to catch Julian.
Well, I just an idiot this entire race. Excuse me. How long has he had a penalty for? I've been an idiot.
About 6 laps now at this stage, and he's dropping back even more now all of a sudden.
I did good, ladies and gentlemen, I did good. Yeah, sorry about that, that was a lapse in my judgment completely. But here we go. Blizzard catching Noak.
Yeah,
So,
what we need,
what
we need is a safety car. We need a safety car, please.
MLA, we forgot about him, he's down on 11th. Can he kind of score some points today for Mercedes? It'd be an absolute tragedy. You wouldn't have predicted MLA to be at the back of these 11 drivers, but that's what the prestige tier tees up. Blizzard Berry's on a charge now. Black Mamba's fallen back.
Yeah, I think Julian is pushing to keep Oldham's behind, because he was using up a lot of ERS through that first sector. So he's pushing to just build a gap. But of course, pushing will give rise to the danger of cutting a corner. Yeah, let's have a look.
The fun for me here is I think that Blizzard is faster, so I don't think we'll be able to catch Julian with 12 laps to go. However, we could be seeing a little bit of a battle for perhaps maybe second for Blizzard.
Maybe.
He's catching Noak.
He is catching up, but this race has kind of settled down into nothing now, unfortunately. Which is rare for the Prestige, so there's always something going on.
Yep, but we are without a Lewis, we are without a Sayuza, we are without both Renaults. Is Renault's the only team that's not been represented here again? Because they didn't make it last week either.
Yeah, both Renaults.
Is that it? Is that it?
We're missing a Haas, we're missing
a Red Bull.
Yeah, we're missing Lewis, we're missing Elku, we're missing Scuderius,
Sayuza,
Josh the other Sauber, yeah, Francis and the other Toro Rosso.
These caliber of names that we're missing this week. But you know, obviously it's a busy time of year. We all understand that here at One Hub Racing.
And Oldham's has died. So Oldham says disconnected.
If it can't get any worse. I thought we were going to get a battle here.
I've just given up at this stage. Well, that means puts Noak second, and it will put Blizzard on the podium if Oldham's can't get back.
Well, Blizzard is still technically second because Noak's got 2 penalties.
Has he got 2 penalties? I thought he only had 1.
Yeah. No, Noak's got 2, mate.
All right. Well, Blizzard's in second place now, so he's managed to come back through. Oh, well.
I know. He does only have 1. My bad. I thought he got 2.
Well, Blizzard now has 2. Blizzard now has 2. As soon as he said that, he literally just ran wide. So.
Oh my! He was all set. What is going on?
So.
As soon as it looked to be going good, it's all got crumbling down.
So Blackman on the podium? Question mark.
Probably. Retrix on the podium? Question mark. Who knows? At this point, MLA could get it. Obviously, we understand that this is all for fun, and that unfortunately, you know, as we said, this time of year, 2019 in Britain, we'll hopefully have at least an 18 driver grid. Odem's.
Yeah. So he's gonna put Black Mama into 4th.
I just don't know how I feel. I feel as a commentator though that we just have to sit and watch. Okay, so let's have to what is going forward, because obviously this race has kind of lulled a little bit. No offense to the drivers involved, these things happen. What do you think this means going forward with Julian getting another win?
Well, all I'm thinking about, do you know, in a way, this kind of, I think this is, Noak is in second in the championship currently, so he's going to minimise the points gain anyway by Julian. It's still going to go up by a margin of 7 points, I think is the difference.
Yes.
So he's going to go from 51 to 58 or something like that. Even Noak's best efforts. But yeah, Julian at this point, He's going to have such a relaxing off-season because he's got such a massive lead in the championship.
We've got an overtake on track. Odem's gets overtaken by Retrix. Brilliant. Retrix in the top 5.
There we go.
Odems. Bookster about to become P6 as well. Odems has got issues with his car. He's going very, very slow. Don't know what's going on with Odems.
I think the battle on track for second could still be on though, because Blizzard's still chipping away.
I'll go to check Noek, how many warnings he's got. Noek has got no warnings. Julian has got no warnings since.
So he's been keeping it tidy.
Bookster catching on Odems.
Yeah. So that'll put all this will put MLA back in the points.
It's just sorry if we seem quite, we haven't got that much sting to what we're saying and we're quite, like, unenthused. Oh, we got Bookster about to come P6.
What a move.
What a move. Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Bookster's got him. Here comes Jesse.
Jesse's next, yeah.
Christian Horner in the pit lane is going crazy.
Yeah, banging his fist on the table.
Apparently, he's blamed Odems' bad car on him being too young, too inexperienced for Odems. We'll take that as our word here at One Hub Racing. Too inexperienced for Odems driving. So you know it's all okay for Odems now. He's just too young and too inexperienced. And apparently, with time, he'll get more experience. But anyway, as we move on. You said there was going to be a battle for second.
There's not anymore.
Watch out though, Jesse is rapidly catching.
Yeah, rapidly.
You can just about see Odem in the distance now.
Let's see now. So Julian's got about 6 laps left now to bring it to the end. And take back-to-back wins.
Wouldn't it be a triple win?
Is it a back-to-back win?
I think it is.
You're right, actually, yeah.
So France.
Yeah.
Canada? You in Canada?
No, Canada was Noek. No, Canada was definitely... and Odems has made it back.
Odems has joined!
Come on, boy, get back! Defend from Jesse!
Come on! Give us faith, Odems! Oh, he's back!
No, he's not back yet. He's not back yet.
Come on, Odems!
Jesse, down the inside. He's ahead. Is Odems back yet? No, I don't think so.
He's waiting for the straight, hopefully. Come on, Odems! We need you, boy.
He's back. There he is.
He's back! Yes!
Right. From second to 8th.
We've got an update in the Red Bull. We've got an update in the Red Bull pit lane. They've updated the issue.
Yeah, they've transferred the soul of Helmut Marko into the car, and that's got it going again.
Apparently, they blamed aliens on the reason that Odems is so slow.
I think they blamed Renault. Probably did blame Renault.
A mix between aliens, him being too young, and a Renault engine.
Yep. Julian on to lap 31 of 36. It's still raining. I would love if it just went to intermediate conditions for the last 3 laps.
Everyone boxes it that Odems wins it.
Absolutely needed.
James Slater's catching Odems.
Yeah, James Slater, yeah, he's there.
He's there.
Well, he's out of DRS range now. Oh, Odems has gone again. He's pulled off to the side of the road, banging his fist on the steering wheel.
Oh, he's back! What?
Okay, okay. Right, that's his internet connection playing havoc right there.
Aliens at play.
Oh, he's pinging all over the place. Good God.
You got about the Renault engine also does give you wings because you just flew across the circuit.
Yeah, it has a teleport function. That's the party mode. Right there. It's just teleport.
Teleportation! What is going on? Blizzard is catching Noah again, just to let you know.
Yeah, he is, but he's using up a lot of fuel. And a lot of ERS at the same time.
And to be fair, I wouldn't even care at this point. Give us someone track.
I think he agrees, because he is just pushing on. Wants to give us an on-track battle.
Well, Retrix is slowly catching Black Mamba. I think he might be a bit too far away.
Yeah, Black Mamba has just fallen off the pace completely.
I don't think he cares, mate. I'm gonna be honest. I think he just knows his quality in fourth. I think he knows he's got a solid fourth position, and I don't think he'll need. I don't think he needs to push.
There is a hell of a lot of drivers pinging around the circuit.
But now, apparently, there's been a little bit of an invasion of the Red Bull pit lane then, because everyone's got Red Bull's party mode of teleportation.
Yeah, because I just watched Blizzard ping, so Sauber have got it.
Everyone except McLaren.
Yeah, clearly.
McLaren. Because they, no offense, that was not a joke at Retrix's behalf, it's a joke at McLaren's behalf. Actually, everyone except Renault, because Renault didn't appear. So maybe they were just so ashamed that they didn't get this flying function. Well, we have to be honest, this isn't our most professional commentary here for One Hub Racing. However, it's been a blast.
Yeah.
Odems is catching Jesse.
Lap 33, still raining. That's the update. Has not gone to intermediates. Physics.
Did you just get a call from Jeff?
Yes.
Said update, rain. Good old Jeff.
Update, it's still raining. Thanks, Jeff.
Cheers, Jeff.
Appreciate it, Jeff. I am in the car. I can see.
The car in front of you is a Mercedes. I know.
Can Odem pass Jesse? Can he catch him in passing?
It looks like it. Oh, he's picking all over again.
Yeah.
Can.
The red mist has descended. So he's going to be on a big old push to get to try and get past.
Oh.
Yeah, party mode's engaged.
What is going on?
Jesse's lost the rear end through there. He had a massive slide.
Apparently, the teleportation he works once every like 2 or 3 laps. So they have to recharge. So we're not going to be able to see teleportation over Jesse. And,
it was a loophole in the regulations they found. There is nothing specifically in the rules that say you cannot teleport. So they found that loophole and went with it.
We needed to do it without the stewards noticing. He's picking all over the place again.
Oh god. Hang on a second. What's happened to Blizzard and Noek?
Hang on.
Hang on a minute. Whoa, okay, here comes Blizzard.
We've got racing!
We've got racing on track! Blizzard round the outside of Noek. Can he get it done? No, he can't. But what happened to Noek? He must have had a mistake somewhere, clearly. Oh, there's contact made and Olem's passes Jesse. But we'll keep an eye, because this battle came out of nowhere. I wasn't even looking at the timing screen.
Oh, it's too good. Here we go. Noek cruises the back end. Here comes Blizzard.
Retrix passes Black Mamba. He's done him. Retrix into 4th place. Great results from McLaren.
Odem's is out again. He's back in the car.
No, he's back in the car. He's back past again.
For a second.
Lap 35. Laps 35 and 36. And the battle for second is on. As we have a problem.
Black Mamba's in the pits.
Has he got a puncture?
Yes.
He's got a puncture. Blizzard is going to do all this contact as Noah hits the back of Blizzard. Oh, they've both gone off. They're both in the runoff area. So it's come to blows. It has come to blows, and here comes Noah back past again.
Wait, we're going to see an on-track battle here between Black Mamba and MLA. I'm calling
it. We might do because MLA is actually is ahead of him. We're on lap 35. Julian's 12 seconds ahead of these guys who are battling very, very hard for second place. And Retrix is just hoping, please take each other out, boys.
I want to get a podium.
Yeah.
Was it him or Wayne that got a podium in Baku?
I think it was actually Retrix who got it on the line, remember? They swapped on the line.
Yep,
Last
Let
lap.
fresh super softs. But this is again, this is the last lap for these guys have still got to come across the line a little bit. But Black Mamba, he is catching
Jesse,
like a house on
this
fire.
is in the wall. I'm not sure if that's lag, but he's gone straight into the wall in sector 2.
No teleportation function here. That's him in the wall.
Anyways, back to the battle for second. Back to the battle for second, because this is still on. Blizzard, here he comes towards turn 3. Blizzard on the outside, Noak on the inside. Blizzard's going to break a little bit earlier and try and get the switch back. Noak places the car on the apex. Who's going to get the traction? Looks like Blizzard's got the traction as they run towards turn 4. Running down the hill, down towards turn 5. He's on the inside. Is he ahead? At this point, yes he is, but Noak is going to try and come back in him, but there's nowhere really for him to go. He gets a little bit sideways and Blizzard takes second away on the last lap. But coming through the last 2 corners, it's another Sunday drive for Julian. It's 2 wins in a row. I think he's the first man to do it. So coming through the last corner, Julian wins the Austrian Grand Prix in Spielberg. Blizzard depends on penalties, of course. We'll see how things work out. But coming through the last corner, he takes second place on the last lap. Great drive from Blizzard there, even after the puncture. And Noak, he just gets across the line, piles the car into the wall. Retrick, fantastic drive to 4th. Bookster, another good drive from him to get 5th place.
That man ended up in 9th. And Malay's right on the back of Scopefield, though.
Yeah, can he get a point? Can he get a point? Is he close enough? He might have to just try and... He's trying. Will Scopefield get the run? It might go down to the wire. They're running to the line. It looks like Scopefield's going to get it. Oh, it was close. We'll check that gap at the end.
MLA leaves with 0. But what a fun race we had in the commentary box. I know, sorry everyone at home if you wanted some serious commentary. We kind of put the Mickey there a little bit towards the end. However, we had fun.
Yeah, and it's Julian once again. And all 11 drivers finished.
Apart from Odems.
Apart from Odems.
He got teleported back into space.
I think he got classified in the end, I think. He did get classified.
Yeah, but he won't get a point. Because he didn't rejoin the car.
Yeah, I saw him rejoin the session, but we'll have a look here. He is classified as being in 10th. Interesting. So Julian wins by 14.6 seconds. Noak actually got second after all that, working out on penalties. So Blizzard gets 3rd, Retrix got 4th, Boogster 5th, Jesse 6th, James Slater starting in 11th got 7th, Scopefielder in 8th, Black Mamba now 9th, and Odems, his car crossed the line in 10th. So he's there, but Julian another win, and that's going to be, I think, a 57-point lead in the championship going into the mid-season break.
Well, yeah, everyone watching, have a good Christmas or whatever you're celebrating this year. Hanukkah, any other holiday. Have a good New Year, and we'll see you in 2019. Have a good Christmas, Jack.
You too, Alex.
Everyone that competed today, thank you for putting on the show. I know you guys have struggled with just being 11 of you. We need to go and get on some of the Christmas sherry and just have some fun. You guys have fun over the holidays, and we'll catch you guys in 2019.